Hello there, this is Miss Oracle here with a pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading, so this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time-specific or sign-specific. So please take the messages that apply. Simply leave the rest. Bong Simang. Bong Simang. Y'all, I have a feeling that this month is going to be very interesting for a lot of people. I had a dream about this particular time frame back in August. I don't know if I mentioned it in any of my readings, but there was definitely an emphasis on Scorpio season because I had written down in my notes that I would say towards the end of this week, heading into the rest of Scorpio season is going to be very significant up until Thanksgiving. And the day of Thanksgiving could be of significance as well. So we're going to see what this energy is trying to say. I feel like the energy is embodying a lot of what the card of Scorpio represents, which is death, the death card, and the Tower. All right, it's so funny. I just put the deck and I saw the Scorpio. Let's see what wants to come through. I just have this very strange feeling about it. In the dream itself, I don't think I need to go into too much detail other than to say that there was like this death and rebirth energy behind it. Okay. And that time frame is significant by the end of this week, heading into next week until Thanksgiving. Let's see. No, these cards are a bit chaotic. The end of a tough cycle approaches, and be bold and make the first move. So there's an ending. Okay, I felt that death card energy. Don't let your past hold you back. This is a challenge. All right. I feel like people are going to get nudged out of a darker phase in their life, and they need to be prepared for that. Okay. So if something requires you to be bold, make the first move and do what you felt guided to for a while, do it, because the end is here. Something could either get exposed, come full circle, and it's getting wrapped up essentially. I'm hearing wrapping things up. The end of a tough cycle, be bold, make the first move, and whatever you do, don't let the past hold you back. Now the past, I'm hearing physically, verbally, emotionally, mentally, there are things that can hold us back in life, and I'm seeing something intersect here. Something is meant, I don't know why, but I'm seeing it. It's like one person, something is happening here. There's an intersection. Okay, so something is supposed to happen there at that dot. It's when two things or two paths cross each other. But there's darkness here that needs to be let go of prior, okay? I don't know why, I just feel a little overwhelmed by this. That could be how somebody feels, maybe overwhelmed by the changes. Yin, that flicked out. Divine Feminine and Soulmates. Yeah, to me, I didn't want to say it because I don't want to make it a love reading if it's not necessarily a love reading, but I did want to say that these are two people's paths intersecting. So this is one timeline. That's another timeline from other people, two people, and they're like, okay, we're meeting here. Soulmates and Yin. Divine Feminine, this reading could cater to you specifically. Doesn't have to be. Everybody's here for a reason. Okay. Your thoughts, I'm hearing keep them clean. Keep your imagination clean. Try to look at things from a perspective where it's like, okay, what is the bright side of a situation? How can I look at this from the glass half full perspective as opposed to half empty? You could be meeting a very important person in your life. You could be meeting them again, meeting them all over again, or meeting them in general, okay? I don't know why I want to talk fast, but I feel like I'm talking fast, and it's the energy that's here, okay? This requires emotional availability. Flow with your emotions. Try not to keep them bottled up. Okay, this season, try to just be grounded in them, but just flow where you feel guided, where your emotions are concerned. All that glitters is not gold. Oh, building blocks. Yeah, I see somebody really reflecting on something that was probably a bit more pretentious in nature. It's like I want to build my foundations maybe from scratch in a way that does not reflect just shiny things, just superficial things. It's like I see somebody building a foundation from scratch, and with all that glitters is not gold, try not to compare your foundations to other people who maybe act like they have it all together but really don't. Don't try to compare other people's progress to your own, whether in work, money, career, love life, family life, it doesn't matter. Refrain from comparing, because something might look flashy but is far from the case, or you don't really know, and it doesn't really matter when the focus should be on your foundations. I see somebody really comparing, like, okay, do I want this or do I want that? Somebody here is looking at what long-term stability means for them and trying to refrain from things that maybe look good but are not, okay? Of substance, I'm hearing. Well, regeneration. That is definitely like rebirth energy. Someone is reinventing what a firm foundation means to them. Wow. It's rising from the ashes season. Confirmation. It is rising from the ashes season. Let's see if I can get some tarot cards on this. I don't want to make this too long. I feel like this one's going to be pretty to the point. Someone is looking at something and they're like, that is not what I want. Shiny but no substance. They're like looking at that. It's making them scratch their head. Somebody could be very reflective. It's like, maybe it's exciting in the moment, but it's draining you. A lot of emotions here, heightened emotions for sure. Can I get an overall energy? Which feels very hard given this, because I'm feeling a lot at once. Can I get an overall energy to kind of sum what this is up? King of Wands. That's a very action-oriented masculine energy. We're going to see why. It's really edge of the seat vibes. Seven of Cups to the Six of Swords. Someone is trying to figure out how to move forward. How to transition. It's the how for me, but there is haste. Somebody said haste maketh waste or something. But I do see this as someone who's on the edge of their seat to do something, to transition fairly quickly. Okay, something might pick up speed here in the month of November. But to me, this is someone who's like, okay, it's go time, and I need to figure out, Seven of Cups, what is best for me to transition. The color red is sticking out to me. That is like power, passion, drive, motivation, heat. Okay. The ending of a cycle is also coming in pretty quickly. The Knight of Swords is like very fast. It might come through verbal communication or like something that may look like challenging conversations that just end in a very bitter way. Okay. Somebody here needs strength for that. Maybe even emotional strength and understanding. Someone here might feel this on an energetic level happening to another counterpart. But I see this as someone who's like, what do I do? How do I execute it? And how can I make this happen as quickly as possible? That's what that feels like. All right. Queen of Wands. Let's put the deck on the Queen of Wands. This reading could cater to people who are in soulmate cycles or who will be meeting their soulmate. I also see somebody questioning what they saw in a pretentious situation as well. Like, what did I see in that job? What did I see in that company, working for that company? What did I see in that relationship, in that person? What did I see in that glamorized situation that wasn't what it's cracked up to be? I get this vibe of what did I see in that? That's what I'm getting here in this combination. What did I ever see in this person, place, thing, habit, job? It's like there's a level of cutoff, okay? Because someone is just questioning, yeah, what was I thinking? That's what it's giving. What was I even thinking here? I have to rearrange what these foundations, what these building blocks mean and are going to mean for my future. I see somebody moving through love as well, because the yin is very emotional based, nurturing. Yeah, speaking of foundations, I see the Four of Wands. All right, so King of Wands, Knight of Swords. Yeah, this energy is quick. This is all about fast communication. I've been talking fast from the top of the reading. Okay. Very weird energy to pull in. Knight of Swords, challenging conversations. They could be emotionally based conversations. Exactly. It is pain. It is overthinking. It is stress and anxiety. Refrain from being in your head, but I feel like this is someone who's hurting that is communicating. So if you're in a karmic relationship, are relationships that basically come with their expiration date. This might be a challenging time for you, okay? Whether it be platonic or romantic, it's like if the writing's been on the wall, this is the season where that gets checked. I also feel deja vu in this reading, so I feel like I've read this before. So I'm telling you, that dream I had back in August, I went back in my notes and I saw and I wrote November, okay? This weekend. Okay. I wrote November 3rd. 7 days onward. Scorpio. So I'm about a Scorpio. There could also be a Cancer. So there's a lot of water here. Cancer, Scorpio. Because I saw like 2 ex-friends of mine, 2 ex-guy friends. One was a Cancer, one is a Scorpio in the dream. I didn't want to get too much into it because it was a very weird dream. But essentially, it's like I knew I was going to be up out of here, y'all. But it was like a preparation. And it was like I needed to prepare to come back. It's like I just didn't. To me, it was just resurrection, right? So some area in one's life could get resurrected. So let's say this area of your life has been dormant. It's going to get its resurrection. So I'm not even surprised to see this card, okay? I see unfinished business here. So it's like you thought that chapter was done or that season in your life was over with, but it's getting like jumper cables to it, okay? Anyway. Back to the reading, I see somebody communicating from a space of anxiety and pain. So if you're grounded, this won't bother you. This won't trip you up if somebody comes for you, okay? I don't know why I say that, but it feels a little intense. There are too many swords in the air. It's like this is being in the head and this is being in pain. So somebody here could communicate or act from a space of pain and anxiety. 3 of Cups, Page of Swords. Someone here could also be very vigilant of a third party. So let's say the third party is someone's job. Let's say they're, I don't know, they spend an additional 5 extra hours at work and someone's suspicious of them. Yeah, you're going to have that hovering energy here as well. Let's say someone doesn't trust a person. The mistrust is going to be at an all-time high. It's like, I don't trust you for anything. So now the mistrust is heightened and I'm looking at you like a hawk. I'm basically tracking your every move. Yeah, this energy is to me a person looking at an individual's social life, their friends, their activities, their social activities. There's a stalker here. And I just feel like if there's an unsettled energy, it reaches its peak. Okay? And I feel like this has a lot to do with past attachments. Let's say you're the person that's not really trusting. Maybe you're the one with trust issues. This could get heightened. Let's say you have trust issues because of what happened in the past. You're going to be challenged to let go of that. Let's say you're dealing with a person who has trust issues and they're basically up your bum all the time. That's going to get challenged, okay? Let's say somebody here is stressed out regularly or they hit your phone up all the time. They're going to be doing it even more. I'm telling you, it's like heightened here. Something here feels heightened. Try not to let this trip you up, okay? I see somebody wanting to turn over a new leaf, which is what I felt as well. Okay, maybe this person sees this as their justice to do so. But this heightened energy, this unsettled energy will be challenged. And this is part of, I feel, someone's soon-to-be past. All right? Yes. Someone wants to turn over a new leaf, and that's hurting another person. We have the 2 of Cups. As I felt, this is definitely something to do with a soulmate cycle. Maybe that turning over a new leaf means, oh, I want to bond with people who see eye to eye like myself. Maybe I'm being introduced to a new friend. I just feel this is introduction to what said soulmate that these paths are intersecting with. Either again or just in general. It's that meeting point. I'm seeing it here as these 2 lines intersect. Okay, that's what stood out to me. We have the Queen of Swords. Someone here is very alert. One person might be more alert and vigilant, while the other more in their emotions. Either way, I see the divine feminine energy being like on their toes, essentially, for anything at this point. We have the 5 of Cups. There's a lot of regret and grief in the energy as well. Emotions are just running rapid. I also see a more pestering energy and regret for their behavior because it's causing somebody to cut them off with logic and reason. So Queen of Swords is very cutting. They don't like to be taken for a fool, okay? So I see somebody, man or woman, it's like, I don't want to be taken for a fool here. That makes a person very regretful of their actions because they know somebody's very serious right now. It's like, I don't have to be a Queen of Cups. I don't have to nurture and be emotive towards you, you know, because of how you acted before. Five of Swords, you were shysty. You were not acting in the likeness of what a true partner is supposed to act like. So I see that being challenged as well here in some way, shape, or form, okay? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, the divine is granting those an opportunity to start over in a very stable, grounded way that almost reflects something in the 3D, in the physical world. Yeah, that could be a new job. That could be a new home. That could be the means to an end. A purchase that makes you feel like you're starting a new cycle in life. When people buy a new car, it's like, oh, this is my new car. Yeah, it gives you a different vibe to be using that new car every day. Being in a new job, different environment, different vibe to be applying yourself there every day. A new home, same thing. It's an environmental upgrade here. We have the Four of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Someone here has been reflecting on this for a while. This new start, this new big deal. Wow. There's a halt here. It's so funny because with the Knight of Coins in the reverse and the Chariot in the reverse, there has definitely been delays. Maybe the divine was like, there's a lack of passage because someone is up in the air, in doubt, and needs to heal and reflect before really accepting this, Ace. It's like, I see a vibe where this person was unable to move forward because they weren't grounded enough to do this before, okay? I see that. It's like, well, I felt stagnant, stuck in some way, shape, or form, maybe because I didn't have the means, maybe because I felt inadequate. There could have also been maybe laziness, procrastination attached to this. Maybe someone wasn't moving through a more practical mindset. Either way, there was a struggle that needed to be healed, which is why something took time before this person could make this transition at all. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody here could have also lost out on money or had money taken away from them or had certain hiccups where finances are concerned, making them incapable of moving forward at all. Chariot in the reverse. Cancer energy. Magician. I heard turning point. Eight of Wands. Progression. Four of Cups. High Priestess. Somebody here could be wanting to talk about something that might read like a missed opportunity before. Okay. I also see somebody here. Tell me, what is this little thing that I'm getting? Ten of Pentacles. Somebody here could have also gone to an intuitive. There's something here they didn't like. There are a lot of messages in these few cards. What is this? Yeah, it's the Pursuer. There's something here this person feels like they either missed out on. Somebody here, there's a fear of missing out attached to this. It's like their intuition is kicked up a notch. It's like you missed out. You missed out on 10 Pentacles. Four of Cups to the 10 of Pentacles. Why would anyone want to reject the 10 of Pentacles? The High Priestess. Someone's intuition is almost like heightened during this time. It's the person from the top of my reading who's in pursuit of something. With the Devil, yeah, it can tell me one of two things. This person is extra motivated to move forward now. But it also tells me that this person had like almost like a fox in their coop or something. You know, when you think you're building with a right team, but then you realize there is an enemy amongst them. It's kind of giving me this vibe of like you think you have a solid group, but there's a bad egg amongst them. I feel like someone is realizing they've had a bad egg amongst them. Family, friends, or work, or business partners that have hindered this individual for a while. This person needs strength. This person is motivated to find that sense of a harmonious sense of stability again. This person is tapping into that boldness that I picked up on here as well. Be bold and make the first move. Something requires courage. I feel like it's divine feminine energy that is emotionally receptive, giving, kind, and nurturing that is attracting this energy in. With the Four of Wands, that is the new foundation I was referring to. A more harmonious foundation that is getting looked at. It's up for review. That's a lot of information. And what did I say about that Queen of Swords? There is like a gatekeeping energy of this loving vibe. It's like, I will be the Queen of Cups if my Queen of Swords feels it's right to do so. If the Queen of Swords has found logic in being that emotionally giving and kind, either again or ever. Okay. Damn, this is a lot of information. A lot of information. I do feel there's love wrapped in here, but there are other practical matters that are getting looked at right now. Okay. What do I need to know about this kind of energy? I'm very hot, y'all. It's not even funny. Patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. Now, I'm telling you something right here, right now. That time frame is so freaking specific. The end of this week, heading into the rest of November, up until Thanksgiving, something significant will apply for someone here, okay? Because it's fated. It's like, I can't control when these two hit the mark. Do you understand? The divine is doing it, but they need to be in the clear of this darkness. That's what that's also telling me. It's like, at some point on this person's timeline, they were in this funk. At some point in this person's timeline, they too were in the funk. But now that they're both in the clear, they intercept. These are soulmates who are fated to meet or fated to meet again. Okay, there was patience required. There's something significant about Scorpio season and Sagittarius season. November 23rd, shout out to Tiffany, that's her birthday. That's Thanksgiving, okay? Scorpio and Sagittarius season. Twenty-two minutes. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, and this could be the one. So this has something to do with meeting a person that feels like the one. Keep an open mind is in the reverse. I feel like someone here is learning not to be too compromising. And with healing family issues, the past is getting revisited. Okay, so past pains, the reason why I was maybe untrusting, or the reason why this happened, or the reason why I acted like this. It's like an examination of the self is happening. Okay. For some of you, there's someone who's jealous that you're moving forward. I feel like you've moved on without me, and that's difficult for me to see. This card just kind of flopped out. Maybe someone is jealous. I do feel jealousy here, okay? There was jealousy here. There's pain. There's anxiety from a situation that a person has outgrown. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Yes, consciousness of the self, consciousness of how the past affect my behavior moving forward. Well, judgment in the reverse. I also felt karma attached to it. Certain things are going to close out, so it's like however they need to close out. There are some people who predict a lot of deaths, okay, towards the end of this month or in November in general. A lot of transformative energies, okay. Yeah, a lot of things are gonna close out, get wrapped up. I'm telling you, something's gonna wrap up, and we don't know how the divine chooses to wrap it up. Okay, that's all I can say. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. It's also an energy of acceptance. It's like, regret or not, how do I choose to move forward from having learned what the past has taught me, basically. But emphasis on the word past. The past is closing out. Don't let it hold you back. It's the past for a reason. With patience in the reverse, there's something here where the time is up. It's like there's no need to be patient anymore. I'm telling you, this energy is like hot. I'm hot. I'm going to be using this divine masculine now. This King of Wands energy is a pursuing vibe, okay? So you guys could be getting pursued more and more if you're a divine feminine, or Somebody's becoming more bold in their approaches with you. It's like they're not going to let their fears stop them too much from at least saying hello. It's weird. You have no idea of the power you have over me. Wow. The distance is killing me slowly is at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to take a leap of faith. Oh, that's another thing. In my dream, I think it was 2 nights ago, I was cliff jumping. Which felt like indicative of a leap of faith. I have a lot to think about right now. Yeah, this has a lot to do with this new beginning. Someone wants to take the plunge, okay? This could be a person that you're meeting. Yeah, that's that King of Wands energy. I cannot. This person could have been very prideful before, or just... Well, King of Wands energy likes to prove stuff to the external world. That could also be that person who is realizing that all that glitters most definitely isn't gold. And in that lesson alone, they're closing it out. It's like a situation, whether it be a job, a relationship, something that a person put up with. It feels like I put up with this because it looks good for me to put up with it. But there's no substance to it. It's glitter. It's not gold. Right? So somebody's looking at a situation that maybe to others looks like it holds weight. It doesn't in reality. And a person isn't too happy with that. Drop down message from I'm possible. Your enemies are going to have a front row seat to your success. Damn. Oh, wow. This card doesn't belong here. It says, oh, that's the same jealousy card. Okay, double confirmation. Someone doesn't want you to move forward and have a new beginning without them. It says, I want a new beginning with you. Now, either somebody has to see you move on with somebody else. Okay, that's what I'm getting, unfortunately. Or there's a person here who wants to start anew because they don't want to see you move on with somebody else and they feel called to jump. Either way, I would trust where a person feels led. If you are divinely led, don't let your past hold you back. Be bold and make the first move. And those who are in divine feminine energy, trust your own instinct, okay? When it comes to accepting what is being offered your way. Because I'm seeing something coming through here. And it's maybe takes you a bit aback. I want to get a perspective of incoming energy. Because that was just telling me a little bit of everything. Let's wrap this up. Let me see if I can get a bit. Well, they're watching. That's one. I want watch out for those who are just there for some attention, who are not sincere with their words. Okay, you have, what's the word, the upper hand. Okay, those who are, yeah. And then I saw the Emperor with the Knight of Cups. So okay, you have two approaching energies, one that reads more sincere and the other one that reads phony. Okay, so you need to know when an Emperor or an Empress is communicating with you versus a phony who just wants attention. Okay, yeah. Tell me. Incoming energy, perspective from the viewer, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Damn. 7 of Swords, Temperance. Wow. Your patience is paying off, I'm hearing. Your patience and trust in the divine is paying off. Justice to the Temperance Angel. It's like, yeah, divine order is here. My justice is coming. Yeah, that's why that drop-down message from Tasha was important. My justice is coming. Yes, justice for deceitful acts that stem from an ungrounded, insecure, or codependent individual. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. For some of you, it was multiple people who worked against you that you're getting justice from. Tell me more about this Scorpio season incoming energy, perspective from the collective. 9 of Wands, that's you. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, I can't make it up, and the Wheel of Fortune. That's divine partnerships again, intersecting at what faith? The Wheel of Fortune is destiny, y'all. I can't make this energy up even if I tried. It really feels like divine intervention in 2 paths intersecting in some way. King and Queen of Pentacles, that's long-term people, okay? because you stuck it out, because you held it down. I also get this energy of a person who holds down the fort. So it's like, you know, I had to hold it down on my own, but I'm not going to be doing it on my own anymore moving forward. This could be a business partner, long-term partner, but this person will be very significant in your life moving forward. Okay, this is someone you're going to build with, but it's fated that you meet. Okay, there is something about your endurance and strength during more trying times, dark days. Okay, wow. This speaks of transformation of a person. I also see somebody here who didn't wish you well getting a Tower moment. Leo energy, pride, ego, power, strength. Yes, I do see this as being divine couples meeting again. I do like this curly hair treatment, y'all. Anyways, this reads good. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's see if your person has anything to say, or if there's anything that wants to come through regarding them and those who resonate with this. I see a person who has acted maliciously towards you. I'm just seeing somebody who patiently waited for the scales to balance. It's balancing per divine order, and it's coming from a person who is in Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, that's ungrounded, codependent, insecure in the self, who acts out from that space. Okay, which is very general, but that's exactly what it's telling me. It's like, that's an enemy energy. It's an energy that acts out from a space of insecurity in yourself. Someone here could have also stolen from a person, energetically or physically or tangibly, monetarily. Someone could have stolen from you. There is theft here, whether somebody stole your time, something that is destined to be yours. You were patient. You have to trust that it would come back to you somehow. Or you have to trust that justice would come to you somehow. Something was taken from you, I'm hearing. Because this person felt they couldn't do without it, or this person felt like it was right to do it. Whatever their reason was, it stemmed from an insecure place. It stemmed from an ungrounded, unpractical place. And the divine is rewarding you because it's like you trusted that this time would balance things out. Temperance, time, patience, balance in energy, but also justice being divine order here. Okay. Wishing and yearning, I wasn't fully honest. No communication. You could be in no communication with somebody who might need to clear things up. Okay. To me, it's like they need to clear things up. I also get an energy of a person didn't tell you all you needed to hear. Okay. All you needed to know, I'm hearing. Okay. So that doesn't read like a lie, but it's like you didn't say anything either. This person will return changed. Either, I don't know if that change is up to your standards for those where a person is coming back, but that's entirely up to you to decide. I can't sit here and tell you what is for you and what is not for you. Wow. This is also in the ethers. Okay, so, wow. I feel like those who practice this as well, because what I'm getting with things being taken from you, and I said energetically or physically or mentally, whatever this person did, if someone here who is an enemy of yours had done something to you energetically, their mind is not well right now. Okay, the little swirly thing there in the upset face, this person might be obsessive or just out of character in general, and I don't want to get too into detail of that, but that's also here briefly. Okay, but yeah, someone here who is either destined to be yours might have some things to clear up that they weren't fully honest about or weren't fully transparent about. This person has been wishing, okay, what I say about that, like intercepting thing, stars aligning kind of vibes. Okay, that's for some of you where a person is returning a lot of information. For others of you, this is you meeting the rightful person. And I said it too, like, people can change, but it doesn't mean that the changes that they've made reflect what you feel comfortable with or resonates with you in a long-term partner that I'm seeing here. Either way, I do trust that the divine is carrying this. So it's kind of like, it doesn't really matter, you know, the divine is carrying this. So this could be, you know, I just feel partners being introduced or reintroduced. Yeah. And I feel like the divine wants to make this official. people always have their free will, but energetically the divine wants to make something official. For some of you, a person pinky promises, or they make pinky promises. Holy crap. With married behind it, it might be more than just a pinky promise, okay? For some of you, as I said, King and Queen of Pentacles are long-term partners. These two could become husband and wife someday. This pinky promise is going to have a little bit more staying power when there are rings on each finger. Okay, that's what I have for you. If this reading resonated, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, I'm hot, y'all. Bye.